says not live. Why does it say not live? Kevin? I don't hear you, Kev. Kevin? Live. Can't hear you, Kev.
Can you hear me now, Doug?
Yes?
Okay. My microphone was having issues, apparently.
I think you just play games with me.
Yeah? Can you hear me?
Can you? When you're talking, you still see me?
Yes, I am still capable of seeing you when I talk. When I talk, are you capable of seeing me?
Well, I see your picture, just the picture both times. But about other people that are watching, when you're talking, do they still see me or only you?
It's actually funny because earlier in our sessions of these webinars, they only would see whoever was talking. But now in the last couple, they've been seeing you the whole time and me occasionally. When I speak, it just turns green apparently in the sidebar below, but not actually. I don't replace the screen, so you're still in view. I suppose we're gonna go live here soon.
Well, we are live, right? Although I've got a red button that says not live. I also have a green thing that says live. I mean, a yellow thing that says live.
That's what I'm seeing as well. So I'm seeing.
What's the not live part mean?
That's the webinar jam part, and that's would be allowing people to enter. So right now, there's no one currently in the room.
Is that because they can't get in?
And that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah. Why is that not live?
Did anything feel awry to you? But it seemed the same procedure as normal.
Yeah. Did what we always do. Let me see. If I go to chat, there's no chat. If I go to room, it's not live. Zero live. I think it's because there's zero live.
Yeah. Do you think just because no one's in here, it's not? I don't know if that's the case, Doug, because I'm looking here. So everything was going fine on Webinar Jam, but I'm wondering if they're having issues on their end. Because Google Hangouts is doing it fine. It says live. But I'm trying to re-log into Webinar Jam, and it's not letting me do it, even though it was half an hour ago. So I'm going to try another thing over here. Yep, I'm thinking Webinar Jam is not working right now. They're having a software issue. Oh, great. We do everything fine, and now we have a technical error from our software company that we have to explain. Well, Doug, this is interesting. We really don't have any way for anyone to enter. Google Hangouts is working just fine for us, but we don't have a way for our attendees to enter, Doug.
I'm wondering if I just try the whole thing. Can I close this thing and start it up one more time and see if it works?
You certainly can, but what I'm finding is that the actual webinarjam.com site, that the one I had to go into the login to get our presenter links, that I just did half an hour ago, now no longer, there's no way to log into that site. It's saying there's an error on the site.
Yeah, well, I can watch any channel of TV I want except for BBC Channel 2, which is
Mhm.
telling me it has a poor signal, and that's where Wimbledon is on like 24/7.
Oh wow.
So I'm wondering if there's just so many people. Can the number of people watching
Break something?
make a difference as to how possible it is to view a TV show?
TV, yes. Yep. Wait, I'm not sure exactly on the TV signal, but I know we can definitely do it on, the bandwidth of internet.
Yeah, I understand.
And yeah, I'm wondering, that's interesting. I would think that you could overload it, but maybe not because it's all so distributed.
It's airwaves. It's coming in through an antenna.
Yeah, so the antenna's already pumping out the same amount. It doesn't get, depending on who, it doesn't matter how many people receive the signal.
That's what I'm thinking. But it's the one thing I can't watch. And the other day, the one thing we couldn't watch was.
But is cable coming through an antenna? I admit
No,
to being ignorant a little bit on it, but is cable coming? Cable's
no,
coming straight through. So if everybody's using cable,
cable's coming by cable.
right? But then if everybody uses that, does that suck it up?
Again, I don't know. If people use it.
Too many technological advances too quickly for us to know, to us to have a grasp on each of them.
All I know is I can't watch Wimbledon.
You just can't watch Wimbledon, and that's upsetting. When I press this clicker button, I can't watch Wimbledon, and it normally shows up here. That would be, yeah. Who's the favorite to win this Wimbledon this year?
Huh. It's going to be a competition. It's going to be a competition. There's going to be 4, 5, maybe 6 men who all want it. It's going to be really interesting, and I don't think Federer will hold up. I think he'll fall out, but I'd love for him to make it to the finals. Djokovic wants it. They all want it. There's Andy Murray is always a favorite because he's English.
Because he's English, yeah.
But he's playing better than he's ever played in his life. So it could be. There's always Nadal. There's like a lot of guys right now who are. There's a guy from Australia who's always. When I say Australia, you know what? I think he might be Swiss. But he's always been like unknown because of Federer.
Because of Federer?
Yeah, and now that Federer is starting to just a little bit show his age, Roger Federer has played in every Grand Slam tournament
Last decade?
This century.
Last 15 years, yeah.
Every single one. He hasn't missed one.
Pretty good testament to his health, too.
Yeah. He said he's played hurt, he's played sick, but he's never missed one, and he's never had to drop out of one. Which he was pretty proud of.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, I don't know, is anybody going to beat the girls? I think the Williams are going to.
They have pretty well intact still.
No, but they want it more than the others. Right now, if I could watch TV, I'd be watching Williams, whatever the younger sister is.
Serena.
I'd be watching Serena, just trying to. She wants it in the worst way. The worst way. I mean, she's just.
Yeah, she does. She's got tenacity about her that's. Seems to psych out her other opponents a lot. She dominates a lot of times in areas where it's the semifinal match and she'll just dominate it.
Yeah, I mean, she's just overwhelming people.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Have you ever seen this site, Doug? I thought of you when I found it, called waitbutwhy.com.
Wait, but why?
Yeah, I actually sent it into the chat box here, if you can see in the Webinar Jam chat box.
Not live registered. It still says not live. Who's
One
the
live out of 9 total registered. That means someone actually was able to perhaps
got in?
join.
Nope, now it's 0 again. Went back to 0.
I'm keep testing the Webinar Jam application. It finally turned. Hey, it changed. Now it's letting people in. So maybe I'm gonna send out a reminder email, Doug, and we'll see if we can get some people to join.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I just got an email from 2 different people telling me it failed. I'll respond to them.
Okay. Oh, come on. It's not letting me get to the links anymore. It's still funky. It's letting me in, but something's still awry on their site. I'm not able to send out anything like that I was able to use, but I can't send out an email.
Okay, I've sent a response to Sherry and Dina to try again now. See if that's worth anything.
I just don't know if they can still get in here. I'll keep an eye on who's in, but right now there's
Nobody.
That link I sent you to Wait But Why just does a really good job of, I only just recently found it, but it does a fantastic job of taking subjects and delving deep into them, trying to simplify it. But there was one I sent you about your life in weeks. And it's just an interesting one because it showcases some famous people and where they made their accomplishments in their life as well. And one of them happened to be Tiger Woods' major championships and Roger Federer's Grand Slam championships.
Your life in weeks?
Yep. I printed it out on a little bit larger scale so I can enter a few words into each week. But it's very interesting to see your accomplishment, or like to write your accomplishments out like that, or you write your events. My life can be broken down pretty simply.
Most of the guys who did really cool stuff did it pretty young, didn't they?
It looks like it. I mean, they did it young.
All the smart people did stuff young.
Mm-hmm.
It was like when they're late teens, early 20s. Newton and all those guys, Einstein, they were all young.
Yeah, not a whole lot after.
No.
Newton just amazes me with his, inventing calculus at 25, and then a few weeks later, 10 weeks later, publishes discoveries on the spectrum of light, and then just a couple of years later, gravity.
I mean, all the cool stuff I did before I was 25. I haven't done anything any good since then.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm hopeful there's more good stuff still going to come. I don't know if I can finish this book. This book is either going to be a big hit or nobody's even going to notice it, I think.
Sorry about that. Yes, it's unfortunate, but that seems to be the way it goes. It'll take a while for it.
I just don't know which to expect. Is it going to be a hit? I have no idea. But I finished September today.
Right on.
Yeah.
It probably feels good.
Huh. It does and it doesn't. Like there's
more months after.
There's still 3 more months to write. I'm only 3/4 of the way through. I still feel very much mired in the depth of the muck of the middle of this book.
3/4 though, Doug. You're starting to come through that.
Yeah.
You can see the celebration at the end.
Yeah, not quite yet. But I know
Not quite yet.
I know, like, if I can get a lot done in July. Ooh, if I can get a lot done in July, I've got to, I'd like to. We'll see. I just have to keep working at it and start marketing it and start.
Right. That's the interesting part is you do all the work of creating the book, and then no one knows about it yet. Still, you just did all the hard work. Now it's still just starting. You got to do all the promotion and educating people on why they should get the book.
Yeah. Can't just say, "Hey, I wrote a book."
It's good.
Chalk out $20, everybody.
Well, Doug, I guess we're going to have to reschedule this webinar. I'm looking and no one's getting in. I'm not able to still resend out the links to anybody.
Can you let Karen know?
This is on Webinar Jam. Yeah, I will let Karen know right now.
And she'll send everybody who registered and whatever else. I'm sorry.
I don't think we can do anything about it, Doug.
Yeah, we did our part.
Yep.
I don't know how to get around it.
There's no way to get around this one. Thankfully, this one was not us.
How do you like that? And I put a shirt on.
You put a shirt on and everything, yeah. I'll tell Karen that.
He had on his nice blue shirt. Oh well. Software issues it is.
Well, Doug, I guess you get to write a little bit or take a little earlier walk with Daisy.
I'm going to take a little earlier walk since I can't watch Wimbledon.
You can't watch Wimbledon.
It's terrible. Yeah, and I'll take Daisy for sure, and maybe even get a little right. But I got my writing done for today. It's a good feeling to get it done. I usually like wake up and do what I've been trying to do is get at it at least twice per day, and instead of just once, which is what I was doing, because I so desperately want this to come to an end. It's funny because when it comes to an end, then I just start the next book anyway.
Then you're just looking for the next project to do.
So I got plenty of them. I know which ones the next ones are going to be. I just have to do them.
I remember reading about Michael Crichton, that author. Maybe you've seen him.
Yeah.
He's written quite a few books. But his strategy was as he'd get closer and closer, kind of the stage where you are, he would just start start waking up earlier and earlier to work on it.
Yeah.
Until the point where he would just move out of the house for the last week and work out of a hotel so he wouldn't be bothered by his family.
Right. Well, you really got to pay attention. And this one's very difficult for me to write because it's been taking such a long time to write. And
so it separates thoughts or separates the pattern?
It's almost 400 separate thoughts anyway. But it's I'm finding it like, ooh, did I already say this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, did I already say this in February, and now I'm about to say the exact same thing again in November, and oh no, I don't want to duplicate. And I don't need to duplicate. I got plenty of material, but I have to keep double checking to make sure that I'm not, actually doing something that I already did.
Double dipping, yep.
Because I don't want to write the exact same, because I could go into the same spiel, about hunger and appetite or whatever.
I look forward to proofing it when you're done, if you'll let me, or Grant probably proof it.
You guys can both proof it. I'm sure you'll all find stuff. I'm going to have an editor do it. I just want to get the darn book out. Oh, see, now it says 2 live out of 9 registered. Is it now letting people in? Are there people in?
They must be joining it. If they're in, they could.
Well, I don't know, because it says not live, but it says 2 live out of 22%. And that's the number. That's the percentage of people. But Folks, if you can hear this conversation, just type in a Y or a star. Just tap something in, just so we know you're there. We're having technical issues. We're not having technical issues. Apparently ours, if I say this correctly, our host server is having software issues that they are trying to correct, I'm sure, as quickly as possible. We apologize for not being able to, for you not being able to join in with us. The webinar itself is, Google's working just fine. I'm also not getting any, let's see, is there, no, the only person I see is, oh, here's where you sent that link. Life Weeks. Nobody else. Anybody else there? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just type something into your chat bar. At the bottom right of your screen, it says write your message here. Hear everybody. Is there anybody there? Well, who are they? Oh, now there's 3. Kevin, I think we have people.
Doug, the third one is Karen.
Uh-huh.
And she's just testing it, but she can't actually hear you yet. So she's appearing up on our...
I heard her for a second. What is that, because you're talking to her on the phone?
I'm on the phone with Karen.
Uh-huh. Well, I got 3 out of 10. We got a new registrant. We knocked down our percentage. So you can't hear me, Karen? Can you hear me now?
Karen, can you hear Doug in the webinar? No, it's telling me to sit tight. She's not actually able to get in, Doug.
Not able to actually get in because it's not live. It says that there's 3 live out of 10 total registered. 3 attendees, 2 admins, 0 buyers. I'm terribly sorry about this. We'll spend the hour apologizing. An hour of apologizing is good for your spirit, I think, once in a while. No, you're the only chat there is, Kevin. If anybody else can hear us, if there's anybody out there, just please type in the chat bar. Type something. Say, yes.
Nobody can chat, Doug. Apparently, Karen's just... sorry, I was talking to Karen at the same time, and nobody can chat.
I just chatted. Willow just chatted. Willow's in.
Now you got to chat from Willow? Perhaps. Now Willow's in. It only just cleared up on my end for Webinar Jam, so perhaps now they have cleared their software up.
It hasn't cleared as far as the not live part, but hey, Willow. Thanks for trying again. We're, hey, Doug and Kevin and everybody listening, no sound as of yet or visual. So we can... Oh, now Doug Young is in too. Well, we're not doing this entire thing by chat.
The whole thing by chat, Doug, huh? People are starting to chat to us now, Karen, but they can see our chat, but they can't hear us or see us. Yeah, we can try it again. Doug, do you want to try to re-log in and see if it works for everybody?
What do you want me to do? I just let them know that we're having a software problem. All right, so you want me to stop the broadcast?
Yeah, I guess, do you have to stop it, or do you just close it and just restart?
I have to stop it and then start again, but I think I get 5 minutes to go back to the same one.
Okay.
But I don't know how to go back to the same one because I don't have the link.
I will send a link in Skype, so You just look for this link in Skype, Doug.
Okay.
We could ask everybody who's on to guys could do it via Skype, but then there won't be a recording for.
Well, Doug's gonna try to restart it.
Okay. I'll help Ethan with the be away.
Okay, sounds good, Karen.